everyone. Welcome to Family Corner. Happy Sunday. As you know, I am the convener of Family Corner by the grace of God. How was your Sunday? Well, it's still Sunday. Hope you've had a great time in His presence. So tonight this evening or tonight, like I always like to say, we're going to be talking about tips for caring for your baby. The reason I've decided to talk about this topic is most people, they are looking forward to having children and all that. They're looking, and then during the stage, like the different stages of pregnancy, some people even read about like the stages that they're going through and stuff. But nobody really prepares them for when they will have a baby, the things that they should be aware of and stuff like that. So I'm here to really educate you about sort of things for you to consider when you're caring for your baby. I'm talking about these from 3 different sort of experiences. I'm talking as a mother of 2. I'm also talking for me training as an early childhood educator professionally, and I'm also talking as also working as a social worker, with children and families. So I'm talking from a sort of a wide range of sort of experiences, that I have, and also from me raising my children. So tips for caring for your baby. Some of these tips, they may be new to you. Some of them may surprise you, But one thing I think we should even talk about, what was it like when you had your first baby? I'll tell you what, for me, please let me know in the comment section. What was it like? Were you prepared? One thing for me, a lot of people tend to say that, enjoy your sleep while you're pregnant, especially with my first baby. Enjoy your sleep well. When you have your baby, you're hardly going to sleep. Yeah, people were saying that, but it didn't really make sense to me because it was all like theoretical. Do you get what I mean? But when our daughter was born, trust me, we had sleepless nights. She was always crying. Well, not like always crying, but the first week was most time was crying for milk. So we couldn't really sleep well. It was something that we had to adjust to. But it was something that I didn't shy away from telling people. If they said, "How are you?" I am tired. The baby has cried most of the night. Waking up every 2-3 hours for milk. So when you're raising a newborn, when you're tired, it's okay to say you're tired. It's okay for you to actually ask for help as well, especially for your first baby, If it's your second or third, you need a baby, please go ahead and ask for support. So let me know what it was like when you had your first baby. Were you prepared as well? Were you prepared when you had your first baby? What did you know? Please also, when I talk about these tips, if you have any other tips for our viewers to learn, please feel free to drop it in the comment section. And welcome to our YouTube followers, subscribers. Also, welcome to Facebook followers as well, because I know we are streaming these both on Facebook and on YouTube. So tonight we're talking about tips for caring for your baby. One tip that I'm going to share is changing of nappy. It's important for you to be changing your baby's nappy every 3 hours, whether they've pulled. Obviously, if you change your baby, let's say at 5 p.m. now, and your baby pulls, you're not going to wait till 8 o'clock to change the nappy again. Or the nappy is extremely soaked with wee. You're not going to wait till 8 o'clock. You're going to change it instantly. Let's say you're about to leave the house and your baby has pulled. You need to stay and change that nappy regardless of where you are going. Or your baby's nappy is extremely soaked, you need to change that nappy. It's not hygienic for a baby to be carrying a soiled nappy everywhere. But let's say they've not pulled or their nappy is not extremely soaked. The advice is really for you to be changing their nappy every 3 hours. By the time, it's not like if it helps you for you to be setting your alarm, go ahead. But you will gradually get used to it. Every 3 hours, 3.5 hours, 3 hours ideally. Do you know why? Because you don't want your baby to have a sore bum. You don't want your baby to have like nappy rash. You don't want them to have like skin irritation as well. So yeah, one tip for me is for you to change your baby's nappy every 3 hours. And before you change your baby as well, it'll be lovely for you to change them. If it's a baby we're talking about, don't change them on a high surface, especially if your baby is at a stage of one starting to roll. Change them on a low sort of a surface. Ensure that you wash your hands before you change your baby. After you've changed your baby, ensure you have the nappy ready. If you're using a nappy bag, it's something that I use with my children. Ensure that you have your nappies, your nappy bag. If you're using a nappy cream, Vaseline, get everything ready. Okay, so that's my number one tip for you when caring for your baby. Get into that regular sort of pattern of changing their nappy every 3 hours. And anyone can change, both mom and dad, you should be able to change the nappy, teach one another. I'm sure if you check YouTube or Google, you'll find ways to how to change your nappy. Okay, another thing I want to say is that keep on top of the immunization. Okay, when you're caring for your baby, keep on top. If you live in England, check your red book, ensure that all the immunizations are up to date. Check on NHS website what the signs and symptoms are. If your child before you go for your child's immunization, read about what they are going to have. Read about the side effect. Also read whether you need to give your child Calpol, like baby paracetamol, before you go. The second tip that I would like to give is engage your baby in stimulating activities. Sometimes we feel like babies, they don't need to undertake anything. No, that's not true. Your babies are learning. They have their senses. They've got their ears. They are assimilating things. They've got their eyes. So you can be reading books to your babies. Babies, they don't get bored like that. You can read the same book for the whole month. It's adults that tend to get bored. You can then start using like a child-friendly sort of language. You can play with them, do like baby massage, pull olive oil, Vaseline on their body. Massage is time for you and your baby to bond, okay? And it can also stretch their muscles, stretch them well. That you can have baby massage together. You can have tummy time. Place your baby on the floor with their chest on the floor. And then put a toy in front of your baby. Let your baby be looking at the toys. Do you know the benefits of tummy time? Tummy time really help baby to start preparing their muscle in readiness for sort of crawling, okay? They enjoy activities like that. Stimulating activity could be bath time. You place ducks in your bath. Toys in your bath as well. It could be you singing nursery rhymes, singing church song, okay? There is nothing wrong when you sing songs to your baby, okay? Sing to your babies as well, okay? Stimulating activities also include going for a walk, carrying your baby, whether it's on your back, in front of you, whichever you're comfortable with. Show them your surrounding. Babies love to be outdoor as well. Take your baby out, okay? Stimulating activities can be as many, but be intentional every day in your baby's routine. Think, okay, what activities are we going to do today? What activity have I done singing in the morning? Have I done singing in the morning? Have I read a book to my baby in the morning? Also for bedtime, have I read something? Have I taken my baby for a walk? Have we had tummy time? Have we had baby massage today? Okay. Another thing that I'd like to say is when it comes to caring for your baby, a tip is be prudent when it comes to clothing and shoe shopping, okay? Babies, they grow really fast. You don't want to buy thousands or hundreds of clothes for like 0 to 3 months or 3 to 6 months. They grow very fast, okay? So try and be prudent with your spending. Also with shoes, don't buy a lot of shoes at the same time. Even if you have the money, they're going to outgrow it very quickly in terms of clothes. So buy clothes, try to buy at least maybe 5 to 10 clothes per age, per 0 to 3 months, and then the next month, see, before you buy the whole 3 to 6 months, if you want to buy, ensure that you don't buy too many, because some of the 0 to 3 months may still fit them depending on the size of your baby, okay? So be prudent with clothes and shoes shopping. Don't buy everything. Toys, look at the safety hazard for toys. Don't buy all the toys as well, because sometimes babies, they just love to play with things around the house. Obviously, you've got to be mindful of hazard, safety within the house. Another tip that I would like to share is it's important for you to supervise your babies, okay? Babies do not have any sense of safety. They have no clue when it comes to safety at all, okay? They have no, sense of danger. Let me correct myself. So you need to be supervising your babies all the time. You need to be very observant. You cannot spend all your day talking on the phone. You need to be, except you can really multitask, okay? Don't leave your baby on a high surface, okay? You want to change your baby's nappy, it's not time to leave them on the sofa while you are changing them. In a twinkling of an eye, a baby can roll. It can even be the first time that baby will roll. Place your baby on a flat surface, whether you're going to put a mat on the floor while you change them, okay? Be very observant, supervise. Even if it means you carrying them to the toilet, carry them. When it comes to co-sleeping, it's something that I can't encourage you as a professional. But if you want to co-sleep with your baby, please read about the things that you need to be aware of when it comes to co-sleeping, okay? Ensure that your baby is not suffocated. Read more about co-sleeping online, okay? About the dangers, the things that you need to consider as well. If you were to leave your baby on the bed and you're thinking that the pillow will be okay, your baby still needs somebody to supervise them because the pillow can roll off. Okay. Another thing that I would like to encourage you to do when it comes to caring for your baby is, I was reading on somebody online saying that how often do you wash clothes for your baby, of your baby? It depends on what works for you in your house. So depending on how many clothes you have, you can choose to wash. If you don't have a lot, you can choose to wash every 2 days. But in England, if you're trying to save electricity, depending on how often you wash in your house and how many clothes you have for your baby, you can wash twice a week. You can wash once a week, depending on the number of clothes that you have. Another thing that I'd like to share when it comes to caring for your baby is, I've talked about hygiene here when you're changing your baby. Another thing that I'd like to say is, as a Christian, yes, I have this professional knowledge. I have this personal experience as well. Is important for you as a Christian to incorporate praying for your baby, okay? So you need to be praying for your baby. What do you desire for your baby to be in future? How would you like your baby to grow? Please, 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 please pray for your baby every single day. Pray for your baby. Speak out loud to your baby. Sing with your baby. Read the Bible for your baby, okay? When I mean read the Bible for your baby, read it with your baby. That's what I mean. Okay, another thing that I'd like to say is important for you to explore a tip when you're caring for your baby. Explore your support network, okay? People around you that have children, relate with them. They might be able to give you some things. Don't be shy to ask any question. As a new mom or as somebody with a second baby or even a third baby, your baby may be experiencing colic. You may not know that it's colic, that they need maybe an infocor, okay? Your baby may be the first gender that maybe you're having a girl for the first time, you have boy. You may need to speak out to people that have girls to give you some tips, okay? Don't feel like your question will be seen as a stupid question. People have an expectation for you to know. Well, nobody has been trained except somebody like us, me, that have done early childhood studies, have looked after people's babies, but it's still different when it comes to looking after your own baby, I must say. So explore your network, look for people in your community, your family, your friends, people to help out, okay? When it comes to you seeking advice about your baby, caring for your baby. But it's important for you to seek when it comes to health issues around your baby. Please remember your instinct matters, okay? Speak to your family doctor as well. Don't just take the advice of people around you. Speak to your family doctor when it comes to health issues. And when you're caring for your baby, we do get busy. We do get overworked. Please look after yourself. Look after yourself. And the last thing I will leave you with when it comes to tips is you can actually, I've talked about this as part of Family Corner, you can be Googling it. What is expected of my 3-month-old child development? See what is expected so you know what your child should be doing at that age. And if there are any reason for you to raise an alarm. What is my 5-month-old meant to be doing at this stage? Okay? So I think I've shared all the tips. Well, not all the tips I planned to share this evening. Please let me know about other tips that you have for other moms and dads that are watching our YouTube channel and our Facebook page, as I've talked about. Tips for caring for your baby. Let me know the point that you're going to be taking away, and also please leave a comment for others to also learn about tips for caring for your baby. I recognize that I've not covered it all. There's so many. Yes, I've not covered them all at all. I know there are so many, and that's why I'd like to read from you. Have a lovely evening this Sunday and have a lovely week. God bless you. Take care.